That lady got 7 kids and she divorcing her husband.
You want kids.
I go back and forth a lot. Currently, I've kind of been leaning towards no. I think it would be really neat to just focus on myself for my whole life versus like having to take care of another being.
This what we do now? Huh? This what we do now? Where's he at?
Listen, babe.
No, there's no listen. This is what we do now?
Listen, he's in these. Come on, don't do
No.
You know that women leave men 80% of the time, and if they're college educated, it's 90. So if you get divorced, it's 80% of the time like the woman leaves. And one of the number one predictors.
Today, we will be reviewing a couple videos that talks about divorce and a video of a woman twerking on a baby. To me, that is very disturbing, because who in their right mind would do something like that and then post it for the world to see? That is not how you raise a child. This act is very disgusting.
This what we do now? Huh? This what we do now? Where's he at?
Listen, babe.
No, there's no listen. This is what we do now?
Listen, he's in these. Come on, don't do
No. You want to go to Denny's with another fool, right? You got somebody at home that loves and respects you, but you in Denny's.
Listen, you're not doing your job no more. I'm sorry. What you want me to do?
Listen, but Denny's though? Denny's? You acting like this like Red Lobster or Steak 48. This Denny's.
Hey, you acting like
Yeah, I mean, if you gonna creep with somebody, you going to Denny's. This is how we do now? Huh? Listen, I follow you to your car. This ain't no thing.
He's gonna beat your ass, and then
Listen, all right, but why is he outside? Why he ain't come outside to your rescue then?
Listen.
All right? You know what? Go on about your business. Go on about your business. Go on about your business. I don't even know why I'm out here embarrassing myself out here like that.
You embarrassing me.
This is straight up cheating. You should not be at Denny's with another man while you got a man at home. The lack of respect is crazy. This woman said you're not doing your job anymore. But what exactly is his job that he is supposed to do? Did she bring it to his attention? Did she sit him down to try and fix the issue? No. My guess is this woman wanted to step out of her marriage. But I'm pretty sure people get married for better or worse. He can do better. This is nothing to stress about.
That lady got 7 kids and she divorcing her husband. Peach, look, baby, we know at this point you're doing it for the money, and I do not blame you, sis, okay? But if you can just dig deep down in your Birkin and purchase the Shadow Work Journal, I promise you, Peach, you would have already left him. Like, literally, one page in this book says, what are you holding on to that hurts deeply? You holding on to that man. And you know how they say people won't get help on a situation that hurts them because they like the attention it gets them? And that's all I'm going to say. Have a good day.
That lady got 7 kids and she's divorcing her husband. What a journey that's gonna be. That woman is gonna have to handle everything on her own. Is she really throwing her family away just for some money? Hope it's worth it, Peach. Good luck to you. This is obviously child abuse. This woman needs to go to jail. I don't see in any way how this is funny. The lack of parenting is insane. Let's take a look at the comments. Some of y'all women don't need to reproduce, and it shows. This is wrong on so many levels it's unfathomable. How are so many people approving this? So nobody has any sense in this whole group? Poor kid definitely in shock from the smell. Most likely growing up, I'm sure he gonna need lots of counseling after this.
You want kids.
I go back and forth a lot. Currently, I've kind of been leaning towards no. I think it would be really neat to just focus on myself for my whole life versus like having to take care of another being.
You know what I'm asking? How old are you?
I'm 22.
Do you think you'll ever regret not having kids then?
I'm kind of just hoping that I won't regret it, but I could also see how maybe when I become older, like not having someone that's forced to take care of me might work to a disadvantage. I don't know, I've been seeing like a lot of TikToks of people who once they have children, it causes like stress in the marriage, and then it's just having children isn't always like the best option for everyone, and I think people are just starting to realize that.
This girl is still young. She has no idea what the future holds. I personally seen some women saying I will never have kids. But now look at them. Exactly what is she gonna be doing when she's old? Chasing her career? Traveling alone? Living with 20 cats? Be for real.
You know that women leave men 80% of the time, And if they're college educated, it's 90. So if you get divorced, it's 80% of the time like the woman leaves. And one of the number one predictors of divorce is actually if the woman out earns the man.
Oh, I love that. I actually love that. I can't lie.
You love that? You don't think that's kind of shitty?
No, I'm like, girl, you go get that. You go get a man, and like, yeah, you go get that. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Like, why is there like a lack of empathy for men?
It's
like,
not a lack of empathy. It's
but
more
there
of
is,
a
because like
support
they're breaking up a family and a lifelong commitment in a home, and your reaction is you go get the bag, sis, or like I'm so happy for you, when that's actually a really like that's a sad situation. Like your wife is leaving you.
But then we could argue that if a man wanted it enough and wanted to be enough, then we could argue that he could be enough.
But he can't, because she out earned him. Like that's what I'm saying. So in this situation,
but if it was possible for her, why isn't it possible for him? If she could do it and make that money, why couldn't he?
I think there are times where you make less money. Like my dad's in the top 0.5% of earners. There were times where he was barely making any money.
Yeah.
And my mom stayed because she's a loyal bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I'm not going to say you go, sis, when you leave a lifelong commitment and a family you made because you out earned your husband.
But then it depends on if your priority is money, if your priority is
right. So what I'm saying is that's selfish and that's wrong. And like, yeah, and you're saying you go, sis, and I say I have a lot of empathy for the men that go through that.
Yeah.
And so I just don't understand this, like why do we immediately take the woman's side?
These types of women are evil. It makes them happy seeing the woman breaking down the family. She's probably not even married herself. It's one thing to support women, but to support women destroying a family is another. And some of the reasons why these marriages don't work is due to the woman making more money, lack of communication, infidelity. There's no go sis on this. What exactly is she praising the woman for? For breaking her family and leaving?
Next up, we have a guy who secretly recorded his girlfriend talking bad about him behind his back. Now, this girl didn't actually cheat on him, but yeah, she did go behind his back and talked really bad about him, which is also a form of betrayal in my opinion.
Like what? Gonna be coming here being like sons though, like come on, no more kids. Like, I have a son, don't need another.
All this talking about me, that friend. She don't even know.
No, what? What?
I just want y'all
to go back home to their mom.
I just want y'all to see how this shit crazy. Yeah, talking about me like a dog.
They got no priority. What? How am I say that shit? Like what? We would live off of. Don't give me all off of. Live off of. Don't give me all off of. We'll work for shelter. Look at us.
Dog, that shit crazy, bro. That shit really trying to shit on me.
Be a man. Grow up.
Fuck you. Nah, I said so that's how you feel for real though?
Yeah.
That's how you feel for real? Like, no, that shit ain't funny, bro. Like, no, that shit ain't funny, man. Ain't that shit making me that on, man. Making me that making me that I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. That's how you feel though. That's how you feel. I've been sitting out the door the whole time listening to you talk shit. That shit ain't funny, man.
Okay, it ain't my fault. I've been telling.
This man should just leave. Your girl should not be talking behind your back like that. This is straight up betrayal. There's no reason to stress or get mad. He had to find out one way or another, and he found out the hard way.
Imagine waking up, getting on Facebook, and seeing this video of yourself yesterday at the beach. Not only did this woman walk past me multiple times with her son, you had every opportunity in the world to say something to me. Not that I would have cared or stopped what I was doing, but you instead choose to post a video of me and my child on Facebook publicly for the world to see. What if you were told that the only way that you could eat at the beach is if you were covered up by a towel? This post has since been deleted, but thank you to the people that came to my defense in the comments. My child was also hungry in multiple restaurants and while we were walking down the street. And guess what? He ate. Next time you see a mom breastfeeding her child in public, covered up or not, tell her how good of a job she's doing. Also, let it be known that her son is literally 4 years old. If you are sexualizing a breast to a 4-year-old, you've got your own set of issues.
Breastfeeding is a natural thing. There's nothing sexual about a mother breastfeeding her child in public. That woman's mind must have been in the gutters.
Okay, a little bit further. Okay. Happy birthday to you.
Am I supposed to let my...
Yeah, you can look now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
What
dear
is going
Bianca. Happy birthday to you. Hey, babe.
Are you packing my shit?
Yeah,
Why?
because I busted you cheating on me.
This man is a savage. He packed up the cheating wife things on her birthday, just to kick her out. Subscribe.